Hey guys. So I'm just now finding out, like 2 weeks ago, that there's like 48 to more cancer causing chemicals found in the synthetic braiding hair and the synthetic and some types of certain wigs, like human hair wigs, as long as like human hair wigs, synthetic wigs, and synthetic braiding hair that a lot of the African American girls that we wear in our hair. Like this bundle that I have in my hair is the synthetic braiding hair. But it's virgin human hair usually doesn't have the chemicals in it. So for the last like couple of weeks I've been phasing out wearing the synthetic hairs that I already own. So I've been transitioning into wearing my natural hair more and more and more and more. So I just purchased from, I think it was called Bosso Hair, Bosso. So I've been doing a little research into hair companies that don't have those harmful chemicals in their products. So there's more and more black owned companies that are making the braiding hair and wigs without those chemicals in them. At least that's what they're claiming, to be all natural braiding hairs without the chemicals. Like basically the synthetic ones, the human hair ones that aren't virgin, and the synthetic wigs that do have the chemicals in it, they claim that if you wash the hair really well, you can get the majority of those chemicals out. But it usually will change the texture of the hair, and a lot of these synthetic hairs you can't really wash unless you use synthetic shampoos and stuff like that, which may bring a whole slew of more chemicals with it. So it usually, when you wash it with regular shampoos, it makes it tangly, it changes the texture of it, and then you lose a lot of the vibrance and the shine and all this stuff that comes along with buying the hair already as is from the vendors and stuff like that. So it kind of can be hard to do. So a lot of people don't, one, know that it has all those chemicals in it that can carcinogens and cancer causing chemicals and all this stuff. So they don't know that they need to be washing it. I didn't know it had all that stuff in there. So they don't know, for one thing, to do it. And the people who do know probably either are going ahead and doing it, or they're already switching over to the brands that just don't have the chemicals in it. So I decided to just put this in for now. Like I said, this is the first time since I found out in 2 weeks that I've even worn this. I think the other day I wore the white Maryland wig for the first time in like 3 weeks. So for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I haven't had any fake hair of any sort in my hair at all. And I wanted to have a little more fuller look in my hair. So I put this back in my hair for today. But like I said, I've thrown some of the hair that I had in the trash. The light brown blonde one that I had, the honey blonde one I threw that away. I threw one of the white Maryland wigs in the trash. I'm throwing the purple wig in the trash. I still have this black hair, and I still have one of the other white Maryland wigs, but I'm getting ready to throw that in the trash too. So I ordered from this company just a black bundle of braiding hair so I can do some bigger buns like this with the braiding hair itself. Now, I don't know if it's a kinky braiding hair or if it's a silky braiding hair. In the picture, it looked more silky, and it was just braided up into a long 16-inch bundle of braiding hair. But, with it being braided up, it'll have a kinkier, wavier pattern in it anyway, so it'll be a little bit more voluminous in it with the texture once you unbraid it and get ready to install it into your hair or whatever like that, even if it's not kinky like my hair texture and kinky like this is. But just for starters, experimenting and exploring with companies who do chemical-free braiding hairs, it was only $13.99 for one pack of hair, which is a little more on the expensive side, but for it to be chemical-free, I'm willing to pay the extra dollars for it. Like I said, it was 16 inches, so it was long enough, way more than long enough to do what I need to do for my hair. So I'll be getting that in probably about a week or so. I'll be able to play around with it, see if it's too silky to match it to my hair, or if I can figure out a way to make it kind of kinkier, or what I need to do to get it to match with my hair, or if I need to flat iron my hair to get it to match with the bundle. But we'll see how it turns out. But I did want to just get up here and share that information in case any of my followers or anybody else sees this video who did not know that. The almost, and it's all of them, it's like Bobby Ball, Shake and Go, like um all of the top manufacturers were like most of the main Wet and Wavy, like most of the main hair top of the industry competitors, most of the people we buy from have those same chemicals in their products, in their wigs, in their braiding hair, in their crochet locks, in their bundles, in their wigs. Like, it's in all of the stuff, especially the stuff that's coming from Asia. It's even worse. They said there's a lot of companies where there's a few companies and it's really expensive. I mean, we're talking between $300 and like $60 to $600 per wig for virgin hair wigs, and for synthetic wigs are still running like $300 per wig. That don't have the chemicals in it, and we're talking about like what was the name of the company? Can't remember the name of the company, but you'll definitely recognize the name of the company once. Like Hair Vivi. I remember when they first were blowing up and their wigs are like $600 a piece, or $500 a piece, $400 a piece, and they're not like 30-inch long wigs. They're like 18-inch long wigs for like $600, but they're virgin hair wigs, and they're really expensive, but they're chemical free. So the people we've been tending to avoid for buying our wigs and stuff because of just how expensive it is for not that much hair, not that much density. It's just basic like 195 density or something like that for 18 inches, and you're paying like 530 or something like that. But it's chemical free, it's good quality, it's virgin hair, and it's like top quality and all like that. But it looks like that's the direction the hair industry is going into if you're wanting to get something that is virgin, good quality, top of the line, and chemical free. So I'm interested in buying a Yaki, which is meant to model African American textured hair. I'm interested in getting a Yaki wig that's between 16 and 18 inches long, and I only want it to wear it up in a bun. But I may skip out on buying a wig and just keep buying bundles because this works just as well. I like this even more than a wig because it's way less hassle. You can take it on, take it off. It doesn't damage your edges. The way I do mine, I might do a tutorial on it at some point. Just a little hair tutorial, but I literally put a rubber band over the middle of the hair. Like, I'll do a tutorial on it at some point. But, it's easy to put in and take out. It uses a lot of bobby pins and one rubber band, and like it's easy. But I just wanted to alert you guys to that information about the hair. You can Google it if you want. I don't know how many of you may have already known that, but I had no idea. It just came across my Instagram. It was either Facebook or Instagram, as like a news alert talking about all the cancer-causing chemicals in the hair. And I didn't know that. I don't know, this is like some sort of conspiracy against black people, like, or if it's just the way it turned out. Like, I don't understand why there would be 50 chemicals in some braiding hair, why that would be a necessity to hair. It's not like it's food that needs a preservative or something in it. So I'm not understanding how 50 chemicals wound up in a pack of braiding hair that African Americans solely use. Like, I'm not sure that all the companies felt the need to do. So I don't know if this was a targeted thing or if it was an accidental thing, the way hair relaxers turned out to be super hyper damaging to our hair, but it was a black company that started that was meant to straighten your hair to fit in with societal standards way back in the day, and then it came out later that there were harmful chemicals and things in it, and so then people stopped using it, but they may not have known at the time when they were making relaxers that it was going to harm our hair. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Maybe the people who were making our braiding hair knew it had cancer-causing materials in it and they just made it anyway, like the way big tobacco claims nicotine is not addictive and all the chemicals they put in cigarettes, and they still made it legal anyway. Like, you know, it could be this conspiracy type of deal against black people. I have no idea, but like, it's bad. So I just wanted to put this PSA out there so you can make your decision on how you want to proceed. If you want to continue using those hair products, or you want to look for some alternative companies that offer the same types of hair products but without the chemicals. They do exist, and they're roughly the same price. The braiding hairs and stuff like that is roughly the same price. The wigs, virgin hair is always going to be more expensive, so they are roughly the same price as any other virgin wig. And some of them are not that expensive. You just need to find virgin human hair, and you obviously can find virgin human hair. You can find that on AliExpress, but the quality of it may not be the best, obviously. So, and it may not be virgin hair, so you still need to go somewhere reputable as well. But any virgin, 100% virgin human hair will do. It's not processed, so it has no chemicals on it. So that's why virgin human hair is the go-to if you want to get a wig or bundles or make your own wigs or however you want to proceed with that. But just wanted to do this video this morning and enlighten you if you had not heard the news, because I certainly had not heard the news. But I have just ordered some better braiding hair. It'll be here in about a week, and I can go ahead and get rid of the rest of the fake hair and wigs that I have left around the house that have the chemicals in it. So yeah, so I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.